I know no matter who I get, no matter who spooks me, no matter what happens in this video, nothing is gonna stop this game from discontinuing, from ceasing all operations, as they said in their announcement. In the end of the day, this game is done. Not the JP version, of course, the NA version, as you guys know. And I just want to thank everybody who showed their overwhelming support on the last Magia record video I posted talking about the news. Like, I did not expect it to get that many views. Like, as of right now, it has 24k views, which is just like kind of insane for a channel of my size to get that many views. And I guess it makes sense given the title and like the thumbnail. Some people might have saw that and been like, "Oh, is he quitting YouTube? Is he gonna stop uploading?" But that wasn't the case. I didn't actually mean to clickbait anyone. I hope nobody took that the wrong way. I didn't mean to. It just so happened that's how a lot of people took the video. But regardless, there were a lot of comments, a lot of people who both people who played the game and people who didn't play the game, who showed their support, who shared their feelings, their thoughts on Magia record closing, offering their own opinions and their experience with the game, and how they would feel if Fate Grand Order or some other gacha game closed down abruptly, and all that stuff. And it was very endearing. It made me feel a little bit better about the game closing, since we all shared the emotions together, I guess you could say, that and all that stuff. But the reason I'm making this video, the reason why I'm here with 5,000 stones, and by the way, they're, for the most part, they're all free to play stones that I was saving for next year for Valentine's Nagisa and Swimsuit Mommy. Obviously, that's not happening anymore for NA, but that's besides the point. The reason I'm here is because, I don't know, it would feel weird for me to let this game die, to let this world basically die, without doing what needs to be done as far as the story goes. Because if you guys know the story of Magia record, at least with Arc 1, the whole point of the story, at least for the main character Iroha, the whole point for her mission, the whole point for her adventure, the whole point of her coming to Kamiyama was to unite with her sister, or not necessarily to even unite with her sister at first, to find out if she was even real to begin with, to save her, to protect her. And I actually don't have her. I was never planning to roll for Yui before. That was never the plan. But since the game is abruptly gonna cease all operations at the end of this month, I feel like it's just right for me, from like a standpoint, like if this world was gonna end, canonically speaking, I think Iroha and Yui would like to spend their last days together, their last moments together. It's only right for me, as somebody who loves the game, who loves the story, who loves all the characters, it's only right for me to unite the two sisters together so they could face the end together. And as I'm saying that, I'm getting emotional, and I shouldn't, because it's all, in the end of the day, it's just a fictional story, a fictional character, fictional, all that stuff. But again, I just feel like it's the right thing for me to do, to show my final respects for this game ending. With our first 10-shot ticket, and I have to clear my Memoria. Okay, I'll be right back. Alright, apologies, had to clear some space with my Memoria, but let's go ahead and do our first 10-shot. This time we have space, so hopefully we get her. Because this would be a big fail if I use everything and then don't get her, and then my whole entire speech of uniting the two sisters so they could face the end together will not matter. But let's see if my luck kicks in, because for the most part, I've been extremely lucky with Magia record, which is why it's such a huge shame that it's closing, because it's been very nice to me. Just to say it straight up, it's been very nice to me, very kind to me as far as the gacha. It has very similar rates to Fate Grand Order, minus the fact that this one actually has a pity system. But I mean, it's still like a low percentage chance of getting the high rarity unit. So I just, find it interesting that my luck in this game was just exceedingly better, comparatively speaking, to Grand Order. And just to see it go after I've had such a great time with it. And yeah, I've had some failures here and there, undoubtedly. There's been girls that I tried for and unfortunately didn't get. 100% fact. But for the most part, the game's just been very kind to me. as somebody who's only paid for like the monthly pass as well as the guaranteed banners. Like those are the only things I paid for. And again, just to see the game go is kind of sucks. I mean, that's an understatement. It 100% is trash that it's closing. And I know that the JP game is still a thing, and a lot of people have moved on and migrated over there, myself included. I did actually, in fact, get an account from a subscriber. And if you're watching, thank you for giving me an account. And I have been logging in and have been playing it here and there, but it's not the same. Obviously, it's not the same. Just sheer fact, I don't understand 90% of the things that are, being said in the game. So it's hard for me to enjoy the story, the side stories, the main story, and all that stuff. And just having to catch up with the main story is also kind of a downer as well. But let me know, guys, how have you guys moved on? Did you guys move on to JP? Did you just decide to go try another gacha game? Maybe Fate Grand Order? I recommend Fate Grand Order. If you've never played Grand Order and you want to move on from Magi Record, I'd say Fate Grand Order is definitely a good transition. It has very similar gameplay, similar rates, has a great story as well. I definitely recommend it to those of you guys who have never played it but have played Magi Record. Which is interesting and sort of ironic because for the entire year I've been playing Magi Record. Every time I would recommend it to somebody, whether it's to a subscriber, to a friend, to a stranger online, whatever it may be, I always told them that, yeah, Magi Record is very similar to Grand Order. So if you're a Grand Order player, go try Magi Record. It's very similar. And now here I am, a year later, a year into this game, here I am telling you guys that, yeah, if you're a Magi Record player but never played Fate Grand Order, you should migrate over there because it's a great game as well. It's actually managed by a competent team. It's both managed by Aniplex, but both of them are managed by different teams. And that's something that you guys need to understand, is that, yes, we can blame Aniplex as much as we want, but at the end of the day, within Aniplex, there were two different teams that handled both Fate Grand Order and Magi Record. And in my opinion, the team that handled Magi Record did a piss poor job in making sure it was going to be as successful as it could have been. Like, I mean, it was definitely not going to get to Fate Grand Order levels of success. It definitely wasn't. But at the same time, it had potential to be, somewhat successful. Ooh. And we did it. Again, my luck with this game is just, I'm gonna miss it. I'm gonna miss it. We already got her. Only took 2 10 shots. Ui Tamaki, or Tamaki Ui, as she said. Might as well see the rest of 10 shot and all that good stuff. But yeah, as I was saying, Magi Record had a lot of potential to be successful, a lot of potential to be profitable. Again, not as much as Grand Order by any means, but it had potential. It had potential because Grand Order, when you think about it, is an anomaly when it comes to gacha games. Like, it makes a lot of money, like too much money to the point like it's hard to believe it's just a mobile game, but it's just a reality. Like, it's able to compete and beat most big video game titles for the past couple of years, consistently beaten and competed with big video game titles. Like, we're talking about like freaking Smash Bros. We're talking about like God of War. We're talking about Final Fantasy VII. It's able to compete and beat some of those big game titles. So I don't think Magia Record was gonna get that far. 100%, definitely not. But again, the Aniplex team that handled Magia Record, there's so many things that they could have done differently. And I talked about in my last video, they could have slowed down with the events. And a lot of people in the comments actually pointed out something to me that I didn't really take into consideration until I started seeing more and more comments about it. But the fact that this game was very strict with the region lock, because I think Grand Order is also region locked, but it's not as strict. So it's still available to play in Europe, in different parts in Asia, etc., etc. But Magia Record is just, I don't know. With the NA game, it closed itself off only to almost exclusively to United States players, which, you know, it's bad from a business standpoint, because if you want your product to succeed, you want to open it up to as many people as possible. So with I don't know, like, the factors behind it, why they would region lock it and be as strict as they were with the region lock with Magia record. I don't know if maybe it costs more money to have a server more open to the entire world. I don't know if it's more intensive for the servers to open up to a wider audience. But at the same time, if they wanted more profit, if they wanted more money, they should have invested in that. They should have opened up the game to the rest of the world, not just the United States, not just to the North American audience, to the North American audience. They should have found a way to make it available to most, if not the rest of the world. But again, it's just piss poor planning, piss poor management. Again, the Aniplex team that handled this game, I don't know who you are. After a year of playing the game, I still don't know who you are. At least with the Fate Grand Order team, I know some of them, like Albert Cow. I know the lead localization team leader. I've seen his face. I've seen him in panels. I've seen him in live streams. Like, he's actually engaged with the fans. Can't say the same thing with the Aniplex team that handled Magia record. I don't know who you people are. Don't know your face. Don't know anything about you. But if you're watching, or if somebody could send this to them, I don't know how. But if you're watching, if you're hearing this right now, then I hope whatever game that you handle in the future, I hope you learn from your mistakes with this game. I hope you handle it better. I hope you don't fuck it up, to say the least, like you did here. I truly hope for the success for your future games, even though it is kind of a dick move to close this game out of nowhere and basically sap our wallets dry. I mean, not that I wailed that hard in the game, but I'm just saying a lot of people did, and it is kind of a dick move to just close the game without any kind of, any kind of compensation or anything like that. But I guess it'd be like that. I guess the important thing is, I mean, the positive is that I did get Iroha's sister, so I will train her. Don't get it twisted. I will train her, even though, again, there's no point in this at all. But I just feel like, out of respect for the characters, out of respect for the game, out of respect for the story, I think it's only right for me to do this. So, yeah. But as you guys can see, I still have 5,000 stones and 24 tickets. So I will definitely be using these on a later date. I'll probably use them all on the premium just to see who I get randomly by chance. I am halfway to the guaranteed 4 stars. So I guess in the last day that this game is going to be up, because I'm recording this at 9:10. So at 9:29, I will be recording the last of my gacha rolls for this game. It's going to be, it's going to be sad. I was going to say bittersweet, but no, it's just going to be straight up sad, just to use up all my stones to get characters who will, basically die. I mean, it's just the reality of it. This game is going to be done, and as much as I want it to stay, the reality is that it's going to be done. So, but I guess we'll cut to that part of the video where I use everything. And yeah, today's the last day that this game's going to be playable here in the United States, in the English version, I should say. Japanese version is, of course, still up and running. And yeah, as I said previously, I'm going to be using all my resources in Story Banner or Premium Banner or whatever you want to call it. Just because, might as well, because there's like nothing else to do in the game at this point, especially since it's ending in 6 hours. And I know gallery mode is a thing, but based on what I've seen and what I've read, it doesn't look good. Like the fact that you can't hear voices, the fact that there's no sprites, the fact you cannot even reread cutscenes or see, like, basically you can't see shit besides your girls and like their descriptions, which doesn't make any sense to me. But you know what? Whatever. It is what it is. If the game's gonna die, at least they're giving us something. That's the only positive. The something that they are giving us is garbage, but it is what it is. It is what it is. I'm not gonna complain. And I know there's some people out there, from what I've seen in Reddit, and like Twitter and stuff that are, you know, making their own version of the gallery mode. I don't know if I want to download that, because if this game's gonna die, there's no point in me trying to keep it alive through this or that. And I know there's also other projects as well, other fan projects of people translating the JP version of the game, and I think I'm more on board with that, because again, for me, the biggest thing, my biggest enjoyment came from actually reading the stories and learning about the characters and whatnot. So I'm very excited to see if these people who have been working on it for a while now already are able to translate most, if not all, of the game stories and side stories and events and whatnot. So I guess we'll have to wait and see. But this is a lot of tickets and a lot of gems to go through. So the first couple of rolls, I'll let it play out. But then as we keep on going, I'm just gonna steamroll through. So, oh, oh, this shit. So the game crashed. It like froze on Mitama, and then it just closed the game. But this was apparently my 10 shot. I hope that's not the case for every 10 shot. I like how they gave us these like free 10 shots for the last month, but then like the game itself is glitchy now. So that's the first time it's ever happened to me. So hopefully it doesn't happen for every 10 shot, because otherwise this will be the shittiest set of rolls ever. And not that these rolls actually matter, because again, the game's ending. Oh god, she's not talking again. Okay, that looks like the case for everything. Yeah, so it used my other 10 shots. So basically 10 shots. I don't know about single shots. It's no good. So let's see what we got. We got, okay. I wish I would have reacted to that. We got Yui again. That's very ironic that we got her after, you know, my previous, I guess, section of this video. Interesting. But yeah, 10 shots are just going to continuously crash the game. So let's go try a single and hopefully it's going to be better. I find it so dumb that... Okay, so this is going to work. So singles work just fine. It's just 10 shots. It's too much for the game right now since the server's dying. I mean, we could try again and see what happens. Let's go do a 10 shot. I don't think we even got to guaranteed. The game's probably going to crash again. If it crashes, then I might as well just use all my 10 shots off camera and then cut to show the history and then just go through it there. But okay, interesting. Yeah, no, it's going to crash because Mitama's not talking. When she's not talking, it's going to crash. So this was my third 10 shot. You know what? I'm just going to skip and use all my 10 shots, I guess. That kind of sucks. I was hoping to have like a pretty long, you know, gacha video, just me talking and whatnot. But if it's literally going to crash with every 10 shot, again, let's go try a single. I think singles are fine. I guess we could do singles and then talk then. But again, what the fuck? I like how, like, in their messages, they're like, oh, I hope you guys enjoyed the last couple days of Magia record. And I'm here just like, yeah, why is it all glitchy though? Like, why is it crashing when I do 10 shots? I don't understand. If you're going to close the server, at least make it so it's still playable until the end. Like, ugh. Then you're going to give us the gallery mode. I might make a separate video about the gallery mode, because to be honest, that shit kind of pisses me off, because I have seen it. I actually accessed it on accident, like my game earlier, disconnected from the Wi-Fi, and I was able to see gallery mode early on. Some people on Reddit had the same thing happen to them, where they were able to access gallery mode before its official, I guess, release, because the game's already updated to have gallery mode in it, and it looks like ass. It looks like ass. Again, I know they said it in their announcement, but the fact that you can't, you know, hear the girls' voices, there's no memoria even. Is it gonna crash again? All right, so single shots is a no-go too. This is a shit show. I did not expect this. All right, what happens if I just speed skip? Okay, I could do 10 shots. I just have to skip right away. It kind of takes away from the whole suspense and everything, but I'll take that over just restarting the game every single time. So we just gotta spam skip. Come on, skip. Is it gonna work? No, it's gonna crash. Go check the history, see what we got in that 10 shot. All right, cool. All right, let's go try the skip method again. Maybe it only works if on the first one. Yeah, okay, it works there. Okay, So I guess that's the strategy. This is so weird. It's so weird how glitchy it is. So I guess instead of pressing draw again, I just go back to this banner and then do it. I think that's how it's gonna work. No, it's gonna crash again. This is definitely not how I expected to spend my last couple of minutes playing this game. Well, it still says we have 40 out of 100 to the guaranteed, so we probably didn't get anything in this 10 shot, but might as well see it. Yeah, pretty shit. Got 2 Alina Memorias. I'm hoping to get Alina, to be honest. Just so I'll have her in gallery mode, I guess. Because I don't have her at all. So it would be nice, because she's actually a pretty cool character. Alright, let's go try to skip. Maybe we do 1 10 shot to skip. And then we do a single shot. Maybe that's the way to do it. Okay, we got 2 3 stars. That's cool, I guess. Alright, so let's maybe refresh it. I don't know. And then let's do a single. Let's go skip this one just in case. Okay. So far, so good. And then 10 shot. And then we skip. Okay, so that's working. I guess. This is so weird. Okay, single again. I'll have to concentrate. There won't be commentary because I have to concentrate on this. Very, very weird. But I guess it's the way it's gonna roll now. Okay, no, it's gonna crash. Cool. What the fuck? You know, it's kind of poetic. It's kind of poetic. The game overall, the way it was handled was a shit show. It's a good game. It was just the way it was handled was horrible. So I guess it makes sense that it's unstable and whatnot. Okay, let's go ahead and look at this. Oh, wow. Pretty good Memoria. But you know what? Still glitchy, so fuck it. All right, let's go keep going. I'm going to have to edit the crap out of this video. Yep, it's going to crash already. Wow. All right, let's do another 10 shot. I didn't even check what I got in the last one. God damn it. I guess check this 10 shot. What did I get? Nothing. And then this one? Nothing. Okay. You know what? I'm just going to do all the rolls off camera and then we'll just go through it here in the history, which sucks. It takes away from the whole, suspense of it, but fuck it. Screw it, right? Am I right? Sayaka, I already have you 4 slotted. Not that it matters because this game's closing down, but hey, that's cool, Sayaka. I think the only one I'm missing from the quintet is Madoka, ironically enough, so Madoka graces our presence. The last day of this game's presence, then I guess that would be great. All right, after about 10 minutes or so of nonstop skipping, I finally did all my 10 shots. Jesus Christ. A lot of crashes, but hey, we got through it. Hopefully the singles will be fine. We got 40 singles to go, so hopefully that one will go smoothly. But I didn't check what I got from the 10 shots because almost every single time it crashed. So I guess we'll see what we got. I didn't really keep track on my guaranteed, so I don't know if I got anybody before getting to guaranteed. So let's go all the way down to, I'm not even sure where to start. Let's see. Did we already see this one? I actually can't tell. Okay, this is the one where we got Sayaka. See, I'm hoping for Alina Gray. That's what I'm hoping to see. If you see a girl with green hair, then we good. A magical girl, not the Memoria. Okay, so far no 4 stars I could see. It's actually kind of suspenseful in its own way. In a weird way. Momoko, of course we get Momoko to spook us. Did we get Kirika? Because Kirika loved to spook me. Throughout my entire year playing this game, I got spooked 4 times by her. I think 3 times in a guaranteed banner and then several times outside of it. I think twice. Okay, so far no other 4 star. I don't even know if that Momoko was a guaranteed or not. Okay, I saw a lot of green. I was hoping for Alina Gray. More green, but no Alina. As far as magic girls go. I thought I got Toko for a sec. I already have Toko, I think, so wouldn't really matter. Not that any of this matters. Again, I hope I don't sound like a broken record, but it's true. And we did get Toko. Okay. Another one. So she's slotted too. Again, not that it matters. Cool. But can we get Alina, though? I like, that's literally the only character I want at this point. Come on, Alina Gray. Where are you? Where are you, Alina? Huh? No. God dang it. We're getting close to the end. Alina? No? No Alina? Oh, okay, we did get Alina. That's cool. I don't know why I got hyped, because again, this just... It sucks because I got her, but it's not like I could do anything. But I guess I'll awaken her. I still have like a lot of EXP cards, might as well. Just because I have everyone else trained. Okay, nothing there. Nothing here. Nothing there. And then I think, was that the last one? No, this is the last one. So this is my last 10 shot ever in this game. And the last 4-star I got was Alina. That's cool. So I will take that. But we still have a bunch of singles to go, 40, I believe. So I guess let's go ahead and knock them out. Actually, we got some singles here as well. I still have some paid gems from months ago. Obviously, they mean nothing now. So let's go ahead and speedrun these singles. So yeah, kind of a shitty way to end Magia record just because it's all glitchy now, I guess, because no one is maintaining the server. Or maybe they just have like very limited assets to work with. Since technically they were supposed to end the server last month, but they decided to extend it. So maybe they're running on fumes right now, which I guess makes sense. Trying to give them the benefit of the doubt. But at the same time, it sucks that the game's just ending abruptly as it is. I am grateful, first of all, that they did extend it. Granted, again, it's all glitchy and whatnot. So we had a bit more time to spend with our beloved magical girls. I know a lot of you guys are very devastated. I am too in my own way, but I know a lot of people put a lot more money, a lot more time into this game than I have. And I don't know what else to say. I feel very bad for all the whales that spent hundreds and hundreds of dollars on this game. I think it would be great because I think as humans, I think we just desire some kind of closure, some kind of explanation. That's how people are. That's how we all are. And if they were to close the game, I mean, they are closing the game, but it would have been great if they gave us some kind of explanation. Are they obligated to legally? No, I at least I don't think so. I don't know all the laws in the universe, but it would have been cool if Aniplex was like, "Yo, we're closing Magia record because of this, this, and that," and that would just give everybody like it would still be shitty that the game's closing relatively abruptly, but if they provided us with some kind of explanation, they don't even have to go all detailed about it if there's some legal repercussions for doing so, but they could have gave us something. Could have gave us something so we could be like, you know what? This sucks, but we understand. But instead, kept us in the dark. They won't tell us why. And a lot of people on Reddit, myself included, I actually emailed the customer service team asking for like any kind of explanation, whether it's low profits, whether it's because of COVID-19, whether it's because of some kind of other reason for the game getting shut down. But the email I got back was like, yo, thank you for contacting us. Unfortunately, we cannot disclose that information. And I'm just like, but why? What there I don't know. Again, it could be some kind of legality that I'm just missing, that they're just not allowed to disclose certain information, which again, I don't think they're obligated to, but it would just be nice. That's all I'm saying. And I know that's a lot to ask for from a company as big as Aniplex to give us, explanations and reasons and whatnot. But I don't know. Maybe it's just me thinking too, I guess, not positively, but trying to see if they'd give us something. I don't know what I'm saying at this point. I don't know. This will never sit well with me. I'll know that for a fact. Like, I feel like if Aniplex ever starts releasing new gacha games in the future, or publishing gacha games, especially here in the United States, I'm just gonna make it my mission to make sure nobody plays it. I know that sounds fucked up. Like, Fate Grand Order, it's straight. Like, Fate Grand Order is gonna last freaking like a decade or something. So I'm not really worried about that shutting down. Okay, this is my last single ever. Literally 9 more until guaranteed. And before anyone says, why don't you just buy gems to see what you get? I am unable to buy gems. So this will literally be the last single I'm ever gonna do. So, which is just crazy to think about. Shit. Literally 9 more till guaranteed, but it is what it is. So let's just let it play out. Just let it play out and see what we get organically. It is a magical girl. It's not a rainbow though. So who's gonna be the last magical girl we're ever gonna see? It is a light though. Is it Oriko? No, it's Sasara Minagi. So that's cool, I guess. But yeah. As you can see, no more gems or stones, no more tickets. I'm pretty sure I already bought a 10 shot in the support shop already. I'm pretty sure I bought everything. But I guess I could spend the last few minutes looking at all my girls, including the girls that you guys probably didn't know I had. Because I did roll a lot off screen because I didn't feel as obligated to record my rolls as I do with Grand Order. But yeah, if you want a quick overview of all the girls I have, here we go. So yeah, there, Kyoko. Kyoko Summer, I should say. Just one slotted. I got spooked by her. Again, this game was very, very generous to me. Like, again, I have spent money on this game, just not a lot at all. I mainly paid for the guaranteeds. And really, I don't think I paid for anything else besides the guaranteeds and like the campaigns and whatnot. So the fact that I got, like, for example, Iroha Tamaki swimsuit, or Iroha swimsuit, I don't know why I said her full name. I guess I just respect her or something. I got her 3 slotted out of just like random tickets and whatnot. I was trying to get the Memorias, but it'd be like that. But yeah, my luck in this game was just next level stuff. And I'm sad, like my 4 slotted Holy Mommy. This hurts probably the most. It's definitely up there because it was like my main mission to get Holy Mommy because Hamami is my favorite magical girl from the original series. The fact that I spent so much time and whatnot to train this one in NA, and I saved for a long time, for months until I got her, just sucks. And then of course original Mommy. Yeah, I think I trained pretty much everybody. I didn't even give Sana that much time to shine. You got Dark when she first came out, but I only have her slot 1, so I didn't really use it that much. I did get Ultimate Madoka off screen, so that's something that you guys probably did not know at all. I did get Iroha and Yachio, which was the last girl they ever released. I find it to be such a dick move that they released this variation of the characters. They must have known that people are gonna wail for this character, and the fact that they released this and then almost right after decided to shut down the game, it's like, I don't know. It's definitely kind of shady of them to do that. Because it's like they wanted to squeeze as much money as they can before finally shutting down the game. And of course, Kazumi, who I'm going to miss a lot. She's voiced by Jack the Ripper from Fate. I believe her name is Sakura Tange, I think that's her name. So I'm going to miss Kazumi. Kirika, as many times as you spooked me, you did help me a lot in Mirrors. So yeah, Ashley Taylor, probably up there with Holy Mommy as far as just like, it's such a waste of a design, such a waste of a voice. I mean, she is the NA exclusive girl. Will they ever bring her to JP? Probably not. But it's just such a shame that it's such a good design, so unique. They had a backstory with her and everything. I have her 4 slotted for crying out loud. And now she's just going to disappear into the abyss. And Kanai, I'm going to miss you too. Ren, I know a lot of you guys are going to miss her. So, just RIP. I did get Nagisa at one point. I forgot when. I forget if it was again. I don't remember when I got her, but I did get her. Probably the first time she came out. I don't know. Homura, Glasses, Tsukiyo, Yui, who's now double slotted, so might as well do that. Why not? Why not do that? I'm glad I was able to reunite you with your sister, but man, okay, Mifuyu, Felicia, and then just a bunch of the lower star girls. You know, some of the free girls, some 3 stars, some. Not gonna lie, I'm gonna miss this game a lot. I'm gonna miss this game a lot because it helped me get through this the earlier parts of this year. For sure, a lot of stuff happened personally, and this along with Grand Order and Monster Hunter for the PS4 helped me get through some hard times, and just to see this game go abruptly just sucks ass. So, yeah. Got everyone trained. Now I gotta train you, Alina. Oh, wait, I did. When did I get you? Okay, so apparently I got her in a single shot from very early on. Apparently I just didn't recap it. So it was like literally at the very beginning. So this was my first 2 10 shots, and then it crashed, and then I did a couple of singles, and then apparently I got her somewhere around here. No, like before this 10 shot, basically. So I just did not look at the singles, I guess. But yeah, I guess I got Madoka. So that's cool, I guess. I mean, at least I got the entire quintet, I think. Yeah. Well, it is what it is. I guess I'll see them all together in the gallery mode. And again, I do know that there's people out there making their own gallery mode and whatnot. But I'd rather just let the game, die naturally instead of trying to keep it alive through other people's means and coding. Not saying that you guys' work on these other projects, it's for nothing. Like, again, the translations and whatnot, that's going to be very helpful for me as somebody who's really invested in the stories and whatnot. But as far as like accessing my account, like, I don't know, I'll just eventually I'll let it go. So I don't want to hang on to anything like that. I guess I don't know how to explain myself basically, but it's going to be harder for me to move on, I guess, if I try to hold on to, not fake, I don't want to say fake, but manufactured, I guess, stuff that you guys are making. Again, you guys could do what you want. I'm not saying you guys are wrong or anything. I totally understand the desperation to try to keep your account and all your memories alive, but sometimes in life you just gotta kind of accept how things are. So yeah, this will be probably the last Magia record video ever. I might make a separate video about gallery mode and maybe talk a lot of shit. I don't know. I guess we'll see. Like the video if you like it. Dislike it if you dislike it, and comment down below and let me know what you think about these roles and how you managed to move on. I'm sure a lot of you guys are going to comment Genshin Impact. Are you going to play Genshin Impact? The answer is probably no. I think, ironically, this is the first other gacha game that I've given a chance, and it's going to be my last. It's going to be the last gacha game I'm going to give a chance. I don't want to get into another gacha game. It's just traumatizing at this point. I'd rather not, because I don't know. Fate, Grand Order all the way, I guess, for me. So yeah, subscribe to become a supporting character, to me the main character, because without you guys, I'd be the only character. Thank you, Magi Record, and goodbye.